I think our biggest strength is our depth. I don't know exactly what we do really well right now because it's so new. We've been practicing for a while, but nothing has stood out. Defensively, we're still learning. Offensively, we're still learning. But I think once they get it, they can be a pretty good team. It's just a matter of when. The chemistry, playing together, becoming more familiar, things like that. And then the program and the team will be able to evolve from there. Right now it's for us to be competitive every day. Because we have 3 freshmen and 4 junior college players who've never played a game in Conference USA or at this level. So it's getting them to understand how hard we have to work every single day. If we get that consistency, then we can be successful. How successful, I don't know. We never put a number on wins or anything like that. It's just getting better every day, growing as a team, and being consistent.
Mainly last year, we just played without a purpose. Like, we play every game not knowing what to expect, and I think that's kind of absurd for most teams. But this year, I feel like we have a purpose. Like, we know what we're going to do when we get on the floor. We know what's at stake, and what we want to do every game, we want to win. So
we have a coach who wants to win. Like, he emphasizes that a lot. We will win on this day. So I definitely think that, we kind of had to just throw out last year, and he emphasized that as well. Like, this isn't last year. We're not going to be 3-26, 3-27. So he's competitive, so it definitely makes us competitive.
And a lot of the time, coach says if we have a bad practice and the next day we do better, he says it's a bounce back. So I think this year is a bounce back for us because we have a lot to prove.
Well, when I first came aboard, I watched probably half of the last season's games, and we definitely wanted to kind of pick the pace up, the pace of play that we wanted to do this season. And we talked to them every single day about pace of game and picking their pace up and their conditioning, and all that has to play as we try to change the style of play we want to run this season. I think the biggest thing, a big change for them has been the conditioning. When we got here in the summer, we definitely informed them that we have, a new style of play that's going to allow us to get out and transition and run a little more. And they've been working really, really hard at it. The biggest thing when we put our staff together, the biggest thing was to create some visibility for our program here in Florida. I definitely reached out to pretty much all the premier AAU programs in the state and let them know that we were going to be in their gym and number one, recruit their kids. So that was one of the first things we did. And also, changing this whole culture of just letting our kids know that we intend on competing. We intend on competing in Conference USA and definitely competing for championships. And that's nothing different than where I came from and where that was expected every single year. And I want to have that expectation here at FIU. Coach, some of the changes that they've implemented is good for women's basketball. I think it'll be a new challenge for all of us, players and coaches, to really, I guess, understanding how the way we want to play now is a little bit different. Where you're shooting 2 free throws after 5 fouls, or you can advance the ball at the end of the game, which is something that will allow sideline out of bounds to become more important. So. Looking forward to the changes and seeing what it can do for our game.